Welcome back, Panther fans. I'm David Brown. That's Ryan Graham.
Hey, y'all.
And that's Tim Thurber.
Hello.
And we are State of Atlanta.
You know, you throw me off, man. You can't be changing things up.
I don't know what I do most days, dude.
He has to remember when to say, hey, y'all. All right. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It is true.
This is hard work, okay?
It is. We put in the effort. Welcome back. We're doing this a little earlier, a lot earlier than we normally do. A Sunday night recording for us. We just recorded a interview, what are we going to call it, collaboration with the Marshall podcast, which was a lot of fun. Russ is always a lot of fun to talk to.
He was great. Yeah.
The Thundercast.
The Thundercast.
Yeah, great name.
You've got to say it that way, right? You can't say Thundercast. Thundercast.
I mean, I always say it. Thundercast, Thundercast, Thundercast.
Give me sight beyond sight. Yeah. All right. That was a lot of fun. Check it out. Obviously, I'll link everything everywhere to look at our interview or with him about everything. But we were so negative. We were so negative.
That's a little bad.
I know.
No, it is what it is.
It's hard right now, y'all. It's really hard.
I made a joke about a Marshall fan just like stroking it to listening to us talk about how bad we're going to be in this game. But I stand by it.
I was just like, where is he going? Some guy in a trailer in a bathroom whacking it off to
No, but then I sort of got my hand slapped for mentioning the Claremont. And I'm like, all right, well,
I know,
you know, somebody over here
David
stroking
whacking in a bathroom. Ryan says Claremont Lounge strippers go to die. I mean, I don't know.
He did, so he brought it back at least. So I sort of was like, okay, fine. I guess it wasn't that bad. If he brought it up again, I'm like, all right, I'm not. It's not the end of the world.
So it is loosely a strip club. Let's be honest, right?
It is. Yeah.
It is. But
the Claremont Lounge adheres to strip club regulations by the city.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
and women do strip there, but like men don't go there to see them.
Yeah, no, I just go there to have a dive bar, good beer, and have fun with our buds.
You're right, Ryan. It was weird. I guess Western Virginia is way more conservative than us in the deep South. Although Atlanta is not really deep South. Atlanta's Atlanta. But anyhow, it was fun time. Listen, go. I'll link everything. Go listen to it. We had a lot of fun. He asked us so many questions that we had no clue the answer to.
Russ is a good guy, though. I didn't remember that podcast when I agreed to do it, and then as soon as I got on and I saw that big whiskey barrel with like his logo on it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this guy. This was a great interview last year. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun, you know. And sure enough,
it was good.
He delivered. He's a great host. Yeah.
And we bullshit the whole thing.
We bullshit every week. We talk about stuff, but we got to get Russ down here some week.
He does
some season. So yeah,
taking a barbecue, take him to our tailgate, take him to maybe the Claremont
Lounge. Maybe. As long as his sponsors are not aware of it. So all right, guys.
Ooh,
boom.
What
we had a game against the Teal team with a streak on the line.
Did we have a game?
I think we all watched it in disarray.
I had a watch party for the game, but I had a good time at that party. But I don't.
I had a great time. I had a great time at your house, Ryan. Thanks for having me.
I don't remember there being a game.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Thing on the background.
The streak is coming. There's a thread on the Sunbelt, a message board about this game. It's literally. Now it's 4 posts because I commented. There was 3 posts, and it was all Coastal guys. It was like, here's the thread for the game. And then like, this has the weirdest, streak of the home team never winning. And then the 3rd post, streak's over.
Home team won.
Yeah, and then I posted something. I'm pretty sure it was just a picture of my balls or something. So.
You know what that means, right? That means next year when they come to our house,
I get a picture of their balls?
No, we just beat them. Or they take a shit in Ryan, or they take 2 shits in Ryan's toilet.
I can't believe nobody shat in my toilet.
Did you? Yeah, wait, did you shit in his toilet for memories, David?
I think my son shat in his toilet, so.
Yeah, but that doesn't even count. He's like 3.5. Yeah, it's just not real. That's not real shit at that point.
How did your voice get so much louder now, Ryan? All right.
Sorry.
What did you guys feel about this game? Like, how did you feel coming out of this game? It was competitive for the most part until it wasn't.
It was
What
competitive for
most
this
part?
first quarter, and then it kind of fell apart.
Yeah, most part didn't really happen.
First quarter, that's it.
So it was competitive for the first half until Cam got injured and not in the game. What was that? You're shaming me.
It was getting away with us in the second quarter too.
Second quarter started to get away from us, and then the third quarter just continued. And then we made a little surge comeback with the onside kicks and all that stuff, but a little too late.
Yeah, it was clear our defense wasn't going to stop their run. In the second quarter, we were sitting there watching that, and it's our defense just wasn't going to stop them, and there was no slowing down. They played the rest of the game, and they never slowed down. They scored 40 points, right? I mean, they were already taking off.
I mean, outside of James Madison, 40 for Coastal, 38 for South Alabama, 41 for Trash, and 41 for App. Those aren't great numbers. Like, you can't give up about 40 points a game and expect to win.
No.
If we would have scored pretty much in the second or the third, we've been looking pretty good in there. In the first quarter, 14-14. Second quarter, they outscored us 9-0. Third, 10-0. Then we outscored them in the fourth quarter, 13-7, which was crazy. I think the big question is, Cam Brown left the game at half.
No bueno.
Ryan, you mentioned this when we were talking to the Thundercast guy. When Finley got his helmet popped off, it wasn't Christian that came in. It was somebody else.
PJ Hatter and DJ Murray are the two that I saw come in.
Right. So it seems like Christian's just not part of the equation any longer.
Doesn't seem like it.
Is he trying to say he doesn't have any eligibility left to save, right? That's not even a thing, right? Because this is his last year to begin.
Yeah, maybe they're just saying that, like, yeah, he's gonna be like the last up because, like, frankly, he's not been great. So I mean, he's had some good games, but he's not consistent to the point we need him.
So are these the guys that we're gonna have to complain about sharing time with Cam Brown next year?
Well, I don't think so. I think coaches have learned their lesson right now, and really the way that they shifted into Cam, and from what we've heard about TJ, through the grapevine, I'm like, man, I hope it's not a way to word this, right? But like my brain, I hated that I immediately was like, I don't even know if there's something wrong with Cam or if the coaches are just playing TJ again because whatever, like who the hell knows why.
Right.
But I do think that, now finding out that his hand was hurt, and I sort of, like I said, hearing through the grapevine that it sounds like they had already committed to starting Cam. The only way Cam wasn't going to start is if he was hurt. I think and hope the coaches have learned a lesson.
Do we win a game this season if Cam is not our quarterback? We got Marshall coming in. To town. We're at Troy, and then we're at
ODU.
Yeah, we could.
Old Dominion.
We could, but I don't know what it'll mean. I mean, they're all they're all terrible. So
they're all winnable.
I want to win a game. I want to win a game.
Well, we've won
one Sunbelt game.
We've won one.
Well, he wants a Sunbelt win, right?
Oh,
I want to win another game.
Yeah.
Or just any other game. Okay.
You better make a good chili, David.
I mean, Marshall is probably our best chance to win another game. This is it.
Is that true? I haven't looked at the rest of the Troy State or ODU.
Marshall's 4-5, Troy's 6-3, and ODU is 6-3.
Well, but ODU got off to a quick hot start. They've
stumbled a little bit.
They've tapered since then. But yeah, I don't like our chances in any of these games. Marshall is probably the game I like our chances the best in. They let Coastal score more points against them than we scored against Coastal.
I think they lost against an FCS team too.
Not FCS. They lost against, and I meant to bring this up to Russ when we were
Missouri
talking
State. Is that not FCS?
Missouri State. That's
transitional.
This is their first year in Conference USA.
They might as well be. I mean, any of the CSA, they may as well be.
Exactly. Well, we're going to lose to Kennesaw State next year.
You shut your mouth.
Shoosh.
Hey,
we need Cam Brown to get his hand stitched, casted. I don't know, whatever. We need him in the game. We need to win on Saturday. We're not saving the season, but we'll save a little bit of respect.
So McGee can go. What will that be? 5-24 in his season. 5-20.
rough.
5
That's a
5
big
and
hole to
19.
dig out of. Big old
we
hole.
we don't have a winning record. Georgia State does not have a 500 record as a football team.
Well, we haven't in a long time.
Yeah.
Outside of season 1, we never have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not great, and it's a deeper hole to dig ourselves out of now too, right? It's like because you want that, you want to be a winning team.
The thing that drives me crazy is we talk about how Georgia State is this outlier of the Sun Belt, and we're the
totally
downtown urban university, 50,000 students, blah blah blah.
Markets.
Yeah,
Russ was talking about it, right?
Sorry, fart markets, but we're last in this conference. This conference is god awful garbage, and we're last in it. There is a problem at Georgia State. There's a massive problem. There's a massive
top
problem.
to bottom, right? Every level.
This should be the easiest G5 program to attract people to. People. When I say people, I'm talking about athletes. I'm talking about 18-year-old high school students, athletes. This should be the easiest place. Do you want to come into downtown Atlanta in the ATL, right here, and come play? It should be so easy. And I know they're paying people tens of thousands of dollars to go play at different schools and shit, but this should be an easy thing. And like, why can't we get big corporations here to toss in the money to have their name associated with it?
Something we talk about a lot at our tailgates, right? We talk about it all the time, man. Like, there's no reason we shouldn't compete. We have a great location. We have lackluster administration. I think that's probably the key, because I think part of it's, you gotta get the wins, like Thundercast was saying, to bring the fans, to bring the support, to get the corporate money. But it's not chicken or the egg thing. Like, I've heard some of the administration say, "Oh, well, you have to donate first," and I'm like,
that's
not how it's. For sure, it's not worked that way before for other schools.
That's the whole Nancy Pelosi, you got to pass the bill to find out what's inside of it thing,
Whoa.
Look, winning does cure all, right? That is going to be the medicine that is everything, but, and it's a very big but, a giant but.
I like
huge
big
but,
butts
big
and
hole.
I cannot lie.
If we're
Big
not
ol'
winning,
hole.
the administration still has a responsibility to try to turn that into something and try to make that into something that it's not. And that's all. You got to work even harder. That's all it means when we're losing. So like, yeah, when we're winning, it's easy peasy, easy street. You just call people for money, whatever. We're not even calling for people for money, so I don't even know how that would work. But like, so when we're losing, it's all, you've got to put in 3 times the amount of effort.
So I'm a student right now. This season, this semester, I'm a student, and I paid $660 towards student fees, a portion of which goes towards athletics. That's only for 2 classes. Traditionally, you're taking 4 or 5 classes, right? That's standard operating procedure. So that's even more money. This is malfeasance upon the president, Dr. President Blake. If you're taking this much money from students and you're not using it to the best of its ability, malfeasance. Call for what do they call it? What did Jar Jar Binks do against Palpatine? Call for
no confidence.
No
confidence vote.
We need a no confidence vote in Dr. President Blake and Athletic Director Cobb.
Yeah, that's not really an option. So
what happens after that? Do they leave?
No, yeah, and unfortunately, we just wait. We just have to wait for the turnover to happen, and that sucks too. But you know what? We're big enough fans, and we create enough other opportunities. Chili cook-off's going to be a lot of fun. I've been researching my recipe on that, so we'll do it up.
Good.
The watch party was fun, right? So like, we create a Tim. Hello. He's like zooming in on his face. For everyone just listening, he's like zooming in on his face. I'm like, oh, hey,
I
buddy.
picked up the thing. I'm like,
this is it. Look me in the eye, Tim. Look me in the eye.
Like,
Tim.
what's about to happen?
You're a
I will
pretty
say
boy.
though, for as bad as we are, at least we're not UMass, right? UMass has been losing a lot of games. They're and just really bad. They suck.
There are a lot of schools that are worse than us that we just I don't know.
Not
we feel like
not
we're-
rankings wise.
Yeah, but
not
But none are in this godforsaken conference. of
No,
the Sun
we are the
Belt.
only one. Yeah, we're the ULM doorstops, right? We're just as bad as they are.
Shush.
We are. We're actually worse.
Yeah. Well,
Oh no, there are people on message boards and social media, all kind of, but I mean, like, F those guys. But like, they're like, Georgia State needs to just shut down sports altogether.
insane.
There's no reason to
That's
even.
a bunch of Southern tards. That's all.
yeah, that's insane.
It's not just.
It's not even
no,
about.
a
It's
lo-
not
a lot
even.
of
About,
it-
it's,
a lot
the
of
thing
it
is, it's
the
not even
App
about
State
that, right?
guys.
For everyone that says that, right? What makes me mad is those same people will be like, NIL is killing the sport because amateur, blah blah blah. They're
Yeah.
student athletes first, and they're like, oh, but if you don't win, you may as well close the whole program. Like that doesn't. Those two ideas are not like they don't match up. You can't have both.
I think one happens. I think one of those happens. I think that you're gonna, if things continue as they are, you're going to start seeing college programs shut their doors,
Well,
or go to some
This is-
other version of collegiate sports.
This is why FCS was created. It was the haves versus the have-nots. FCS programs were basically like, we don't have the budget to keep up with these guys, and they split.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I think like I resisted for a very long time, and I still resist that some of the ones that you think will split. I think you're probably right. There's just going to be a split at some point in the near future for the haves and the have-nots. The Georgias and
Reshuffling.
Bamas and Texases and stuff like that will move into the haves, and we'll be in the middle tier
State
now.
Georgia State has no excuse to not be one of those halves.
Well, the excuse is we didn't try very hard.
we delayed trying till late.
How can the state's largest enrollment university in the capital of the South not survive when you got a Troy State?
I don't have to say who.
Who?
You said you said the right name.
You said Troy.
I understood you.
When you got
Troy
Troy,
or a
Who?
South Alabama or some crap like that. Like, you know,
Texas State.
Because we didn't try. We just did not attempt
Yeah.
it. You know, like
Texas
there are,
did-
and I want
They're
to say because
terrible.
there's people who listen to this, I'm sure, who've been around the program for a long time, who maybe were in the program for some amount of time and are maybe not there anymore. There are individuals within our program who have tried throughout the years, but as a cohesive unit, we have not tried. As an athletic department, period, we have not tried. Whether there are independent people within that unit that have done well,
Did try.
you know.
Yeah, well, no, you're absolutely right. It comes from top down, and like the bottom may be doing their damned best, but if you don't have support from the top, where do we see
Right.
direction and leadership? It's not there. It's not there.
We're just hope. They just hope that we're going to be good.
And
There's not like a full strategy in play for us to be a premier G5 football school. It's just not there. It's not.
I agree. And it's
it should be.
defeating. It's defeating and it's frustrating, and I'm sick of it.
Huh.
All
Like
right,
mediocre is the standard. Yeah.
So Coastal, Coastal
wait.
sucked. Was that go Tim? Sorry, go Tim.
No, I was just gonna say. So the teams you were talking about are the posters that want us to just shut down. They do understand that not every team in every conference can win every game, and there are always going to be bottom dweller teams. And if you tell all those bottom dweller teams to fold their programs, eventually you'll be the bottom of the program list. Like there always will be teams that are subpar.
They're not
If
very
you tell them all to shut
forward-thinking.
down, yeah,
But yeah, somebody's got to be at the
those
bottom.
wins.
Somebody's got to be at the bottom, right? Period.
Hey,
David, go for it. Just take it, man.
Hey,
take it.
Take it, Dave. Run
Take
with
it, Dave.
if they should be so lucky, right?
Looks like we're the bottom.
Hey guys, I got it from here.
And not a power bottom.
Georgia State.
Is that how we should address being last in conference? We're the power bottom.
Just say people are like, you guys are at the bottom of the conference. Yeah, but we're a power bottom.
We're holding it
pushing
down.
you. Hey, JMU, we're pushing you up right now with our power bottom. All right, should we get shirts made
Coastal?
called power bottoms?
No.
No, let's pass on that one. So you wanted to talk about Coastal again. I don't know why, but go ahead.
No, I forgot who we were playing. We're playing Marshall this week.
We go Marshall, the upcoming game.
Who we all agreed was a very pretty green.
Sure. It's great.
I've been drinking since 9 this morning.
So Marshall, yeah, it is our best chance to get a win, right?
You would think, right?
I mean, yeah. No, I think again, it's Sun Belt, man. Every game on the schedule
Every game's winnable.
is deeply winnable. There's a lack of consistency in Sun Belt teams, and really just at this level of football, because you're not getting all the 4 or 5 star guys. You're not, the drop off from like your starter to the person you swap in. You start doing some of that stuff, and like the drop off is massive.
How much money do you have to pay somebody to go play football in West Virginia versus to play football in Atlanta?
Dude, you dropped some good little digs there, and it would have to be a lot for me, frankly. But it's a lot cheaper to live there too.
That NIL money goes a little bit longer, right?
Yeah, I mean, you bank it too. You're just like, hey, there's nothing to spend it on here, guy. But like, you can put it. We've got an investor on staff that can like take that money and do something with it.
So we were talking about. There was a conversation we had about this on the Patreon group chat, patreon.com/State of Atlanta. Get in for $5. And we were talking about it, and the conversation was about Kennesaw, and I was trying to argue. My point was downtown Atlanta is only 33-something thousand people that live in downtown Atlanta. Kennesaw is around 33,000.
That is the neighborhood of downtown, right?
The neighborhood of downtown. The neighborhood of downtown.
Because no one lives there. Yeah.
But when you take pride in your neighbor, I live in Edgewood. And it's, if someone comes to me like, this is Edgewood made, I'm like, I'll buy it because it's Edgewood made. I'll move on, whatever. But people up in Kennesaw, like they get, it's this is a Kennesaw thing, and you've got a little sandwich shop, a little burrito shop, whatever. Like, oh yeah, we'll give money to the Kennesaw University because that's a thing. But in downtown Atlanta, it's a little. We're talking about.
But why would you do downtown? Like, you should be comparing the city of Atlanta to the city of Kennesaw. Not downtown, the neighborhood of downtown.
I don't think you can compare downtown Atlanta. I don't think you can compare
our stadium
city of Atlanta.
Not even. Our stadium is not in downtown; it's in Summerhill.
We can bonus them, I guess. We can.
You know what I mean?
We'll just annex Summerhill. It's fine.
So I just don't even think it's right. And I think what you can do though, you should be able to get a mom and pop shop in Atlanta and anywhere in the city of Atlanta to put Georgia State stuff up. The closer, the better, of course. But like, again, we're not downtown, so start with Summerhill, duh.
Right.
That's no brainer. Then be downtown where all the students are. Make sure that students see Georgia State
Grant
shit
Park.
everywhere, whatever, and then start expanding out. Yeah, Grant Park is great. It's Grant Park because I was gonna say where 6 Feet Under is and stuff. That's technically Grant Park too. But yeah, start spreading out from there. But we haven't even seen that.
The population of Summerhill, Atlanta, is 3,176 people.
We got a problem. We need it bigger.
It does not change things. Do you guys use question marks when you ask ChatGPT things, or are you just like stop?
Sometimes.
Do you use prop?
I know, but
it's pretty good at knowing what you want.
It's not really the point, David. I wasn't trying to just add Summerhill. Like all the neighborhoods count because they're all like within a 15-minute drive from
the
stadium. Where like Kennesaw is a 45-minute drive. You know what I mean? Like it's just different.
My point was with that, it was less about people living in downtown, like specifically. It was about people living in Kennesaw. And I think that those that live in Kennesaw have a little bit more a little bit more pride about themselves about Kennesaw than people that live in Atlanta give about Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying that. And that's why I was comparing Kennesaw population to downtown Atlanta population. Like, yeah, the mom and pop sandwich shop in Kennesaw cares way more about Kennesaw University than
Quiznos.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sin Subs. Sin Subs cares a lot about Georgia State, but then just a random like like the Hudson Grill off of Marietta
Sure.
cares about Georgia State University. So
Yeah.
that was my argument. That was my thing. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I mean, I think my point still stands, but that's all.
You're
We
not
should get
wrong.
people to
You're not
care.
wrong.
The population of the city of Atlanta is like 500,000. So, like proper city of Atlanta, not Metro Atlanta. Metro Atlanta includes Kennesaw, so we won't do that.
Right.
But city of Atlanta.
How weird is that? You're absolutely right. But how weird is it that the city of Atlanta is 500,000, but downtown Atlanta is 33,000?
Well, downtown Atlanta, nobody lives there. Like it's just businesses. I mean,
It's like,
30,000
it
people
is-
live there,
It is
but
mostly
like
business.
it's
It's
a lot of
about to
businesses.
change though. It's about to like they're trying to switch it up, right? They're trying to build more housing in South Downtown.
Well, and even when people say, "What should I do when I'm in Atlanta?" You're not often sending them like downtown, right? Like there's
No.
neighborhoods you'll send people to. There's all kinds of stuff. Like downtown Atlanta is not great. Like you're gonna go to Hooters
Well,
and like
the
the Planet Hollywood.
As we discussed with Russ
Me
at
hands.
I'm sorry,
Thundercast,
Tim.
Mehans.
go to Claremont Lounge. That's where we're gonna go.
Well, I was actually gonna say
Meehan's is actually the one place I probably would send people to if they were downtown.
I was gonna say
Mehans?
on
Yeah.
the Thundercast podcast, I'm like, if you're staying downtown for some reason, Mehans is probably
Wait,
the only place to go other than Hooters.
It's Irish pub.
where's downtown's Meehan?
It's
Is it
it's across
Meehan's?
it's like across the street from the Hooters, basically.
It's across the street from Hooters.
Oh,
It's
I
a
was
little
also-
it's closer to the campus. It's like a little up the street, closer to campus, but it's across the street and up that way on Peachtree.
I was gonna say Park Bar. Like if you're in that area,
the 321 is the best
it's
deal.
the
in
best
fuck-
deal ever.
If you're there though, right? Like if you're
yeah.
already there, like you're not going out of your way to go there.
That's your pregame for anything going on at the stadium or State
Yeah.
Farm or wherever
Yeah.
you're going. Yeah.
Anywho,
Should we stop this?
I don't know why.
What's
should
the
we
next
just do
thing?
like-
What's the next
Just
topic?
do last call. I don't know. I don't have any topics, dude.
No, I'm
You
in
have
for a
topics.
short one. I mean, it is like
We
It's
haven't talked
9:45,
basketball.
Yeah. We talked basketball, hoopsie ball. Let's talk about it.
Round ball, as Ryan likes to call it.
We are
I don't have a ton
confusing.
to add. I honestly like I'm frustrated with myself. I have not watched a game. When you guys started talking about the game in our group chat, I was like, "What are you even talking about?" Because I was like cooking something. I think I was cooking my pork belly for the watch
You were.
party.
Nice.
But then I was
You
sort of
were.
like, you know what? It's not totally my fault. I'm well connected, and for me to be like, "What's happening tonight?" sort of is on them. I know it's on me. Like it is. It's a big problem for me, and I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna be watching these games, but like, how do I not know that we're playing Cincinnati? Like,
Yeah.
Or
Why don't I
Eastern
know that?
Michigan.
yeah, why don't I know these things better?
We actually played Cincinnati a lot
Really
better
well.
than I
Really
thought.
well.
Yeah.
But so to Ryan's point about the conversation in the group chat, like, is this just going to be like 5 weeks or 6 weeks from now? We're going to be like, where was that Cincinnati game? Where was that now?
Who was that team?
Yeah.
I mean, even
don't know.
with football, we played some games where we were sort of like, oh man, like yeah, we lost these games, but man, I feel really good about like the Sun Belt schedule. And I feel like basketball last year we sort of did that. We're like Sun Belt's going to be okay because we played these other
Yeah.
teams all right, and it happens in sports quite frequently. And now we're like, I don't know, I'm just a little like, I'm not buying it. I feel like we step up for these games and we step down for the other games. So I have no idea
Yeah.
what we got.
I mean, we got throttled by Eastern Michigan in the MAC Challenge. Like, even though we were supposed to be the bright spot, we won all of our MAC Challenge games. We lost it. Then we roll into Cincinnati, and we look like a completely different team. I mean, still making mistakes, but to lose by 10 to Cincinnati, a power conference team, that's good.
Aggressively defensive. That was the takeaway from that Cincinnati game. We pulled the ball away.
We did.
That was like some Ron Hunter type shit that we saw.
We did. So, we got Presbyterian tomorrow night at the box.
The Bucks.
And then we followed up with Fort Valley State, which I have no clue where any of those schools are
Well, they're in the valley of the fort.
in the state.
No, Presbyterian. Aren't they like in?
They are not they are not the team you think they are.
Was it not South Carolina?
You think they're a really good team. They're not that team.
No, they're not that same.
But there's two.
I don't know
There
if
can be
there's
only
two,
one.
but they're not good. So, and then we head out to Arizona State before we do
They're the Blue Hose.
yeah.
I thought that was our dance team.
Well, that's fitting.
Did we not beat them? Oh, we did beat them, right? Because they're our hose.
I'm sorry. It was a low hanging fruit joke. I apologize.
No, I mean I just Googled it and I was
appreciate
immediately
our
like,
dance
"Are
team.
they really?"
Jesus.
They are in South Carolina.
There you go. Blue Hose is South Carolina.
The Blue Hose. We should schedule
be a
them
great-
every year.
That'd be a great team name, the Blue Hose.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna be beating some Blue Hose.
It sounds like a great night at the Claremont.
I've been drinking since 9 a.m. Give me a break, guys.
Y'all, I gotta pee so bad.
Are we done?
We want to tell everyone there's a chili cook-off this weekend.
Chili
There's a
cook-off.
chat. We have a chat message. We have a chat message.
What is it? What do we get?
It just says,
Near Columbia.
hello.
South Carolina.
Hello.
Show.
Thanks, Leon.
Love you, Leon. Appreciate watching, man.
Boy.
Yeah, so let's wrap it up. Do the last call. Is this last call?
No, this isn't last call yet.
No, this is first call.
Damn, we're still like real
chili
call?
cook-off. Chili cook-off.
We have the
this
chili
weekend.
cook-off on Saturday.
I'm doing a Texas Red. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna blow y'all out of the water this time. That's all I got.
While you're eating it and later.
Just beat Paula.
I
all I
win.
care is-
Vote Ryan. Vote Ryan.
You can't tell who it is.
Vote Texas Red because no one else is making it.
It's silent. Maybe I'm gonna make one.
You're not gonna.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't challenge and we'll do it.
I will. I would like 2 Texas Reds because that means I would get 2 chilies because the biggest thing about Texas is there's no beans because
I don't know how to stop.
because the base of a chili is chilies, not beans.
Chili.
I don't know if you knew that.
Got out of the beans.
So the base of your chili is a member of TLC. Chili?
It'll be 3 or 4 different chili peppers.
Ooh. Red hot.
It should be a little spicy. Should be a little spicy.
What?
Tim, can you take us out of here so Ryan can go pee, please?
Okay. Thanks everyone for listening. We're going to take a quick break here and head over to last call. If you like what you heard, you didn't, doesn't matter. Support us anyway at patreon.com/State of Atlanta. You get live stream access to last call, group discounts on our merch.
Fast right now.
Oh, sorry. Brian has to pee. Booze at tailgates and more. $5 is all it takes to become a fan of the show. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Peace.